Hello and welcome to Gunning for the Top. On today's episode, it's all about keeping pace in the Premier League and moving forward in the Champions League. Hello and welcome to episode 28 of Gunning for the Top. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have two games. First of all, Manchester United away in the Premier League, and then Shakhtar at home in the Champions League Group F. And we'll have a quick roundup of what's been happening since you were last with us. Nothing else to announce transfer-wise, I don't believe. Kimmich was the last one in, and Granit Xhaka the last one out on loan, so nothing changes there. Schedule wise, since you were last with us, Fenerbahce and West Ham, we've beaten Feyenoord 7-1 in the Champions League. 4 goals from Erling Haaland, Sancho and Reece Nelson, and Jimenez. A headed goal by Jimenez, don't see them very often. Let's have a quick look at that. Haaland was in massive form, as you'll see, 8, 12, 25, and then he rounded it up a minute into injury time with his 4th. But the goal, I think, Jimenez from a corner, I think it was. We'll see it now. Complete dominance as well, 27 shots here. Oh no, it was from a free kick, and Jimenez with a lovely header. Making it 7-1. 27 shots, 11 of which were on target. So it was quite an astounding game for that. Then we beat Sheffield United by 5 goals to 0. Haaland 2 goals, including a penalty. Reece Nelson 2 goals. 2 of them, as you see, in injury time in the first half, and Kessie after 87 minutes. And then we beat Shakhtar 2-0. It was a bit of a first half that really didn't get going, but then Kessie scored after 58 minutes, and Erling Haaland making it look a bit more easier when it really wasn't after 90 minutes to making that score look. But it was a bit better than what we really played like. And then Everton a 1-0 win against them. Erling Haaland had a penalty missed after 65 minutes. Poor penalty on his thing. Lacazette is injured for 4 months. He's got a Achilles tendon issue. So he's going to be out for about 4 months, which is a bit of a shame, and will obviously miss a lot of the Champions League stuff as well. But thankfully, Haaland on the score sheet there against Everton, which gave us that win, which all told means that we are still top of the table after 9 games. Bournemouth have played 10 games. We are top, 25 points. Still behind us, tucked in behind us, are Liverpool, still only having lost that 1 game against us, 8-4 at the first game of the season. And also in good form at the moment, Tottenham on 21 points in 3rd place. All 3 of us having won the last 5 games on the trot. So there we go, and then it comes down Chelsea, Manchester United, Bournemouth and Wolves are in the top 7 places as it stands. Manchester City just outside with 15 points. So Manchester United is our Premier League game today, and we need to open that gap up a little bit more between us and them. Not looking to be quite the threat that they were last year at the moment, but that doesn't mean to say that they won't be in due course. Right, without that let's go through to our first game against Manchester United with the Premier League. And this is the team that we're putting out against Manchester United. We are playing on Friday night, with all the other games happening Saturday, Sunday and Monday, of course. But this is the team. Donnarumma in goal, Tierney, Luis Philip, Jimenez and Kimmich. At the back, Maitland-Niles is kicking up a bit of a fuss because he's not getting game time, of course, being pushed out by Kimmich. It's also very good to see that Tierney has built up a rapport with Sancho now on this left side of the pitch. Guerrero and Matthias Henrique are in midfield. Henrique moved to the right of that selection there. And Guerrero, can he play Mazzala? Looks like he's favoured position actually. And so is him. That's a bit of a dilemma. Guerrero as a, and then maybe we set him as advanced playmaker. Central midfield, he's no deep line box to box midfielder on support. Let's put him on advanced playmaker for now. Guerrero. Oh no, let's do this. I can only do central midfielder. He's best at. Ooh, tactics. Let's go. He goes the advanced playmaker, and then we put Henrique on Mazzala, as he's the better Mazzala player, as it were. All right, so the Guerrero and Henrique in midfield. Sancho, Kowalski, and Nelson in our attacking midfield. Haaland in the attack, and then Hein, Gabriel, Cabellos, John Jules, Bellerin, Maitland-Niles and Aubameyang on the bench. And the reason you don't see Leno on there is because he's injured. He's taken an injury, and with our Renolson out on a loan, obviously he's gone, so maybe we need to be looking, with Renolson probably leaving us, probably need to be looking for a third goalkeeper, proper third goalkeeper. But Hein there for today. Right, that's the team that we're going to submit after that little bit of jogging around on the settings there. And alright, what we're going to say, we did lose to them last time out, and pump fist, I expect. We owe Manchester United after the last match. I think that was a good talk. You're first in the Premier League form table after a recent confident and know we can continue this good run form a while yet. As leading scorers in the Premier League, are you looking forward to another positive match in front of goal? I want my team to play on the front foot. That's always the case. So Old Trafford it is. They've lost one in their last five, one game in their last five, drawn the rest. We have 5 straight wins in that time. And there is the table. Currently 6 points between us. If they beat us today, that's down to 3 points. We're playing in our white tops, red shorts for today's game, and it is the only Premier League game going on today, and Manchester United out of the thing. We haven't had a shot on target as it currently stands. Tierney with the throw in to Kowalski inside to Guerrero, who's lost the ball, and they come forward. Kane on attack. I think it was Kane that actually did us last time, and we've lost the ball in midfield, and Calvert-Lewin goes for a shot a bit far out, but It was enough to get Donnarumma a little bit concerned. They have a corner. Fernandez over the top. And they are putting us under a lot of pressure as it currently stands. Jimenez has picked up a yellow card. We'll sort him out in a minute. Jimenez to Ramos. Ramos looking for Sancho. Sancho inside to Guerrero. Guerrero finds his way around and he's gone on a little bit of a run. Pushes it out wide. But that ball wasn't the best of balls, and Calvert-Lewin forward again. Kane to Calvert-Lewin, and he's just put that wide, thankfully. Definitely finding holes in our defence, which isn't good if we're going to stay up near the top here. They're definitely punishing us. We have a free kick. Guerrero with the free kick. Fires it in. Nobody there. Nelson's going to come out and pick that up. Tierney. He's pushed that out wide, but nobody out there. And normally where Pepe would be. Kimmich back to the goalkeeper. And we settle down again, get a bit of shape. Jimenez to Enrique, to Guerrero, to Goalski, to Nelson. Nelson pushing forward now. Nelson in the box, fires a shot in, and De Gea with the save. And I think that must have been an offside. Headed out by Jimenez to Nelson. Nelson pushes it into space. Nobody there though. Don't think he was looking for anybody. I think he was just trying to clear it up. Maguire back to the goalkeeper. De Gea starts the move again. Wan-Bissaka. Tackle him. And he's got inside Fernandez. Oh, last ditch tackle there from Ramos. Denied Fernandez. He'd beaten the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper rounded the goalkeeper, but Ramos was there and blocked the shot. Fernandez would have expected to get that in. Jimenez again heads clear, this time to Haaland. And not quite sure what happened there, but it's all happening, and it's one-way traffic at the minute. Manchester United. There you go. Ramos putting the block in. Fantastic block by him. We have actually had two shots now. Sure that would have gone down as one on target, to be fair. It was Ramos saved it. Jimenez, right, we need to tell Jimenez to ease off, and what we also need to do is we need to fire the team up, because they're not performing at the moment as it currently stands. And they have another corner, peppering us with corners. Headed off the line by Kimmich. Ball comes back in, headed out this time by Ramos. So we are surviving. Ramos and Kimmich that time headed off the line. We're really putting ourselves under pressure. And Calvert-Lewin has hit the post this time. We are really surviving by small margins at the minute. Luck more than ingenuity, and I think luck sometimes needs to work in our favour, but they are finding holes in that defence. Kimmich getting rid of it, and Luis Philip now picked up a yellow card, and they've had way by far the better of that first half. And right, we need to sort this one out. Point the finger. I'm not happy with your performance out there. It's just demotivated everybody, but I think that is the case. Individuals. Guerrero isn't playing well. I'm not happy with your performance. Jimenez, avoid getting another yellow card. Also Luis Philippe, need you to avoid, calm down, avoid getting a second yellow card. Sancho's not having a good game. I think that's what we're going to have to go with for now. Well, let's see if that's has enough momentum to get them going. Draw will be okay, but I would prefer to win, because if we draw here, Liverpool win, then they can overtake us. It may be that we go through to about 40 minutes and we look and they have a free kick now. We go behind. We have no alternative to go attacking, and I'm tempted to go attacking anyway, because this is looking... Kimmich with a lovely header out to Nelson. Nelson with a run down this wing, and he's going to get round his man, hopefully. No, he's lost the ball. Never looked to be doing the right thing there. Kane comes forward. Intelligent inside to Fernandes, and Fernandes through to Lewin again, and Lewin's through this time, but Donnarumma has scuppered it again, finding holes in our defence. And Ramos, and I'm not sure who this is, Jimenez, getting sort of mixed up. I know we've told both of them to calm down, but not get a second sending off. Now Enrique's picked up a yellow card as well. We need to first of all tell him to calm down, Enrique, and we're going to go to attacking, simply because, and I'm looking to see if we need to make any changes here. Kowalski has... Jadon Sancho's not having a good game at all, so I think it's time to change him out. He's not having a good game. Bangamang we will bring in on that side. I'm also tempted to... Right, hang on a minute. We can bring Nelson into the middle for him. Nelson, Kowalski, and then Kowalski for Cabellos on that right side. Or do we bring Cabellos? Hang on a minute, let's change this back again. Perhaps bring Cabellos on for Kowalski. If I could bring Kowalski for Cabellos. Right, we're going to do that change for now and see if we can get anywhere. Guerrero and Maitland-Niles. That switch has happened. Tierney with the ball forward to nobody. Wan-Bissaka tidies up, and Haaland, I'm not really seeing a great deal of him today, and that's just gone over the top. Araceta with a shot from range, and we are now getting tired, which is also a bit of a worry. They've had the ball of the game here, and I think if we can come away with a draw, I think we've been absolutely lucky, as it turns out. Tierney, ball back across. I'm not sure what that was all about, but Martial has got their goal, which, to be fair, is nothing more than they deserve. And we've got nothing left in the tank. We've got no substitutes we can make. Tierney fires it back across. Why he fired it back across goal, I'm not too sure, but they found the way through in the end, and that's a good 27 unbeaten run. Looks to be ended, but not if we can help it. We have a highlight from kickoff, which either means one or two things. We're either going to get an equaliser, or they're going to score number two. Abangamang now inside and that's too far for De Gea to get that. I think he was looking for Haaland, but and it looks like they're going to get two. Martial, and that's been blocked and hit, and all sorts going on here. A long ball out, and that's gone out for a goal kick. 85 minutes gone, and De Gea. Oh, this is a rerun of the chance that they had. Kane through to Martial. Martial was tackled nicely by Tierney, and it's come back and then hit somebody else. And all in all, it's going to end up a loss. We lost to them last time out. We've lost to them again, and they were dominant against us. We really didn't perform in front of that, and very poor. So we are hanging on, but with Liverpool with a game in hand now, it's almost certain we are going to drop down to at least second place. It's poor for that much. Fall to a late defeat, and right, without any more to do, we have 5 days through to the game against Shakhtar in the Champions League. Perhaps a bit more excitement, and with a win against Shakhtar, I think that probably pretty much means that we are through to the knockout round. But we'll need to do it justice, and at least we're at home. So through to the next game against Shakhtar in the Champions League Group F. And in other news, Tottenham have beaten Liverpool by 2-1 to save our blushes, and we remain top of the table by 1 point, pretty much where we were. Tottenham have joined Liverpool now in joint second place in effect, but they're third on goal difference. So Tottenham come in very, very fast behind, so we need to watch it. But that loss to Manchester United has actually allowed us to we get away with that, if you like. So there it is. One other thing that we did do, so I'm just going to pause for a second to get there. We were talking, I think the last episode, we were talking about why there was a big gap on the fixtures from about the first week of November through, I think the next game we played was Boxing Day. And the reason is, and I hadn't realised, I thought it was a mid-winter break, but actually some fixture dates in this current season have been moved for the 2022 World Cup, which of course is due to be played in Qatar, and of course it was decided that it would be played in the winter because it's the coldest months over there than in the summer, when it would be boiling hot and people wouldn't be able to cope. So that is why it has been moved, and the first games are the 21st of November. I'm not quite sure when the final is. Does it tell us stages? Final. Here we go. Doesn't actually tell us, which isn't very good. Okay, doesn't really tell us. So that's not given us a lot of help, has it at all? But anyway, yes, that's what will be happening, which is also why I think the season started slightly earlier as well. Starts and finishes earlier. Right, any more to do? We'll be back shortly with that game against Shakhtar in the qualifying groups of the Champions League. And this is the team that we have selected against Shakhtar. Donnarumma in goal. Tierney, Luis Philippe, Jimenez and Kimmich are our defensive line. Henrique moves back over to the left with Kessie coming back in on the right. Sancho, Kowalski and Pepe back on the right hand side of our attacking midfield. Haaland continues up front, and on the bench today Leno is back. Guerrero, Partey, Abangamang, Gabriel, Saka and Nelson. Right, the only thing we do need to check, we changed this last time round and I think it's actually better. Kessie is actually better as a central midfielder on attack, and Enrique as the Mazzala. Right, without any more to do, let's get on and have a look and see whether we can convert this into a win and ultimately the chance of going through to the knockout round of the Champions League. And right, what we're going to say, we're going to pump fists and we're going to say we're favourites, we should be winning this comfortably. We could secure qualification with a win, expecting to deliver. Let's give a performance. I don't like doing it, but that seems to be, if nothing else really feels as if it fits, that's thing. How important is needing to perform? Of course he's very important, he's an outstanding player. You come into this one good form, opponents do not. We have to be focused on playing our game and be clinical in front of goal. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's where we've been falling down just recently, is we've not had that clinical bit in front of goal, and that's where we need to be. Shakhtar will want to win it because that puts them in a little bit more of a better place than Fenerbahce. And here we go, early days. Kessie doing a run across for Tierney. Tierney into the box now and takes a shot and scores. Wonderful. Tierney with his second goal of the season, and I thought Tierney was looking for the cross and he whipped that in the back of the net. Kessie with a lovely ball to Tierney, and Tierney round his man and whack. So we take the lead early on. Still only 6 minutes gone. Haaland beaten to the header there. Sancho now, can he cross the ball in? He's backtracked a little bit. He's got Enrique inside him, and Pepe heads it onto the crossbar, and I think it's gone out for a corner. Feyenoord have taken the lead against Fenerbahce. Sancho, I'm not quite sure who that was to, but it's gone out for a goal kick. A rerun of Pepe's header onto the crossbar. There he is, bang, right on to the crossbar. 9 times out of 10 he'd have put that one away, and because he's been injured and not been around, perhaps he's just a little bit out of match sharpness, which is making a difference for Pepe. And as they attack us, and very neatly too, I may say. Tierney picks up and tidies up. Tierney to Sancho. Sancho forward looking for Haaland, who heads it back to Pepe, but he's tackled and beaten. Sancho, lovely ball down. Haaland to Pepe. It's very muddled in the middle there. Kessie through to Enrique, and Enrique fires it. Olsen manages to get down and push it round the post. Sancho with the corner on this side. Sancho swings the ball in. It's headed back out to him. He'll get a second attempt at it. Long one this time. Haaland couldn't get over it. Headed it a long way over the top. Kessie with a lovely through ball to Enrique. Probably been better off putting it on the right side of the goalkeeper. Sweeping it right. But Tierney to Enrique. Enrique with a cross into the box. Nobody there. And they tidy up. Baldy is, I think he's not long been with them, but because we were having a look at him at one time. Pepe to Kimmich. Kimmich inside to Kowalski to Kessie. Kessie jumps over the tackle, and the referee playing advantage. Kimmich, Kessie, and Kimi and Kimmich, Kessie and Kimmich, and Haaland is in here. That is our second goal. 21st goal of the season, and we still got nowhere near Christmas, so he's absolutely fantastic in front of goal when he gets the opportunities. Haaland there, lovely ball through, and Haaland will always put those away. 9 times out of 10 anyway. We have a throw in on this far side. Still only 13 minutes gone. Tierney to Sancho, who's tackled. Enrique wins it and then loses it. And Baldy is through, and he's going to have a go here. And Donnarumma stands tall and big and pushes that over the top. They have a corner, and that corner comes in and back out to Baldy. And he's tackled once and manages to hang on to the ball, and they still got the ball. We're going to have another look at from a slightly different angle. And Baldy's chance against Donnarumma. Donnarumma just stood up to it. You're not coming through here. Put it either the side of the goalkeeper, it would have been a different story, I think. Kimmich to Pepe. Pepe to Kimmich. Kimmich with the cross into the box. Enrique heads it down. Before Kessie could pull the trigger, he was tackled. Tierney. Tierney pushes it out wide to Kimmich. Back into Kessie. Kessie back out to Kimmich. Kimmich crosses it in. Haaland running away with it. Back to Haaland. Haaland crosses it in. And Kowalski gets number 3 with just 15 minutes gone. And that's the 4th goal of the season for Kowalski. Bit of a messy goal, really. Tierney to Haaland. Haaland cross hits Enrique, and Enrique, I think unknowingly or unwittingly, passes it to Kowalski, who puts it in the back of the net. Kimmich to Kowalski now, and Kimmich looking to get the cross in again. Pushed it back to Kessie, to Kimmich. Kimmich with the cross, and Enrique gets his first goal for us. Finds the back of the net with a flicked shot. 4-0, and we are only 20 minutes into the game and motoring somewhat. This could be a cricket score. Kessie, Kimmich crosses in, and Enrique just needs to sweep it into the back of the net. Lots of Arsenal shirts in there, and I think they were all watching Haaland, really. Didn't get in on the act at all, and so the highlight comes up again. Long ball forward for them. Ramos tidying up in defence to Tierney to Ramos. Ramos back to Tierney. Tierney to Enrique to Tierney. Forward looking for Haaland, and Haaland gets his second of the game. But I think he was offside. As I've said before, this will only go one way with a VAR, and that does not stand. We have a free kick now, though, And Pepe with the free kick, and he's put it in the back of the net. He has got number 5, and Pepe back on the score sheet. Yeah, it's me. I'm back. First goal of the season's been injured. Put that around the wall. Lovely curl. Goalkeeper, I think, was starting to go the other way, but yeah, he was beaten and well beaten. And highlight from kickoff again. Long ball forward, and Kimmich tidies up. Back to Donnarumma, and we'll come out from defence. Donnarumma to Ramos. Ramos looking for Henrique to Kessie. Kessie goes out wide now to Tierney. Tierney, and he's got defenders out with him. Tierney back to Henrique, inside to Kowalski. Kowalski launches one, and this time just over the top. 30 minutes gone, and the highlights continue to come thick and fast. Ramos back to Donnarumma. Donnarumma to Jimenez. Jimenez to Kimmich. Kimmich to Pepe. Pepe inside looking for Sancho. We haven't seen a great deal of Haaland. He's onside this time. 22nd goal of the season. And Haaland gets his 2nd of the game. Would have been his 3rd if he hadn't had the one cancelled out. But Pepe finding Sancho. Sancho just puts it through. Haaland starts his run, and yeah, perfect timing, perfect ball through, and that's 6-0, and we're not even at half time. Kessie with a header out. Kowalski picks up the headed ball, and we're on again. Kowalski still going, tucks it into Haaland, who gets his hat-trick, 23rd goal of the season, and this is getting out of hand. As I said, cricket score 7-0 currently, the scoreline. Won't get many easier games than this. It's almost like a... And once Haaland's there, you just... yeah. Haaland has a hat-trick again. I don't know how many hat-tricks that is this season. We need to count them up at some point. Giroud is injured and he's gone off. Does make you wonder why we were so lowly in the first leg of this this game, and as you'll see, we've actually put the chances away today. 17 shots on target, 17 shots, 11 of them on target. XG of 2.18. Outstretched arms, delighted with the performance so far. Keep it up. And so question is, do we rest some players now? I think it probably is the case. We get to about 60 minutes and we'll do some resting, ready for our games. Kowalski needs a rest. Into the area, Pepe, and a block shot there from Sancho. Ramos tidying up. Here was the missed chance, headed backwards by Kowalski. Haaland I don't think he knew anything about that, Haaland, actually. But Sancho hits it against the other players. And Sancho is tired, so we are going to make those changes very, very shortly now after this next highlight. Pepe going on a little bit of a run. He's got player outside him. Kessie. Frank Kessie gets number 8. And with an hour gone, we are 8-0 to the good. Pepe. Kimmich running down the inside. If he needed him, he didn't need him. Got it to Kessie, and Kessie, bang. Right, time to do changes then. We know Sancho's tired. Sancho can come off. A banger man can come on for him. Kowalski, we know, is tired, and we will take him off and bring in Nelson, and we will leave the last change just in case, because previously we've done 3 changes and then been bitten by injury. Jimenez tidies up. Kimmich to Henrique, who's had a good game today. Ramos out to Tierney, who's plenty of space. Tierney into Enrique, to Kessie, who's going to have number 2. And a question offside there? Nope. That is his 5th goal of the season and our 9th of the game. This could be double figures. And I would expect double figures now. Enrique to Kessie. Kessie blasts that into the back of the net. And Tierney was in loads of space and made the most of it. Kessie is tired, and we probably need to bring Thomas on now for him. And we have a throw in on this side. Kimmich to Pepe. Pepe back to Kimmich, I think it was. Enrique to Nelson, number 10. And we are in double figures. Reece Nelson, who's just come on as substitute for Kowalski, gets his 4th goal of the season. And how many more can we get? This is the question. Ball out, looking for a way out, and they've really spent most of their time in this area here. Long ball forward. Are they going to get a consolation? No. Ramos to Thomas. Thomas to Henrique. Henrique to Kimmich. Kimmich to Pepe. Pepe, is he going to cross field for Tierney? No, but Ramos will put it out for Tierney, and Tierney in space again, inside to Abangamang, who again, lots of injuries. He's not probably match fit. Well, not sharp anyway. And Tierney pushed it through to Abangamang. Normally Abangamang would have put that away, but really didn't get hold of it, and certainly with no conviction. And they have a corner, comes in, and they have got a consolation through Bakambu. 10-1. Donnarumma clutching at air there, I think, for a minute, and it's almost game over. Kimmich, Jimenez to Thomas. Thomas looking for Enrique, but it's been cut out, and they're coming through again. I think it's time for us to go down to a positive, maybe even a balanced, to see this game out. I think we're there. Let's give them a bit of praise and well done, guys. Enrique cuts it out. Nelson to Abangamang. Is he getting in on the act? He's been tackled and a penalty. They're doing a review. It's a penalty. Pepe will take the penalty. Haaland standing down. He missed the last one. Pepe, chance to get onto the score sheet. Make it 11-1. And just tucked it inside the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper went the right way. And that is his 2nd goal of the season. 50th goal for Arsenal. Excellent. And there is full time. A convincing 11-1 win. Yes, 11. You did hear that right. And that was outstanding performance. Well done, lads. I think I'm very pleased with the performance. And there we go. Absolutely. To say a particular result was on the cards. It's good to feel and everything comes together. And there we are. I think for sure now, nobody can catch us. We have qualified. Pretty sure in saying we've qualified now on 12 points there from 4 games. The best that they can get is 10 points, so we have definitely qualified. We've done the business, and whilst we were away, Tottenham have played Sheffield United, beaten them, and have taken up top spots in the Premier League. So we know what we've got to do beyond this. Giroud is out. Qualified for the first knockout round. We've definitely qualified, so that's confirmed. Classy Kesse. Yeah, he did have a good game. Handshake. Superb number of quality of chances. And that's where we are at. So let's have a quick look and see where we're coming back. We will be coming back for very shortly actually. We're coming back for Feyenoord and Burnley. Feyenoord in the last Champions League. That means we've seen all of the teams in the Champions League group qualifiers, and then a Premier League game against Burnley, which will be our last Premier League game before the World Cup, and then we'll be coming back for games down through here at some point. I would think 2, 3, coming back somewhere around Fulham and Manchester City then in January. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button to keep up to date with all future episodes of this and new series as they are released. New episodes of Gunning for the Top are currently released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. And why not follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2 to keep up to date with all that's going on on this channel, and lots more besides when new episodes are released, bonus episodes, etc, etc. And thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next episode, which will be episode 29, which you should be able to see on Friday. Till then, bye bye.